Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm whispering today because it's 4:30 a.m. I'm about to go on a long walk. I thought now would be a better time than I need to go out and get some photos and some video because no one else is awake. So we've got the sky before the sun even rises. I might catch the sunrise or I might go the opposite way. Let's go have some fun. Hello, good morning. I feel like I can say that properly now because there's no risk of waking up the entire neighbourhood. I'm currently outside in the great outdoors, enjoying a lovely 5 a.m. walk. I don't do this often, but it's super fun to do. The main plus side is that there's no one else out this early in the morning. So most likely, unless there's some farmers, I'll get the whole fields to myself and the entire walk, and it'll be nice and peaceful. I do apologise for the kooky angles. I'm using a gimbal today, and I'm still trying to figure out the angles or how to control it because it always ends up looking like this, but I'm working on it. You can see just how overgrown this all is. My knees are currently covered in water, but it's fine because it's a nice pleasant morning walk. There's no real purpose of today, I just thought I'd bring the camera along. I will try and get some photos. This is where I came to take my sunset shots last time. I know that a lot of people do come out for exercise this early in the morning, but again, I don't really do this much, so I don't really know about the whole etiquette thing, whether you're actually allowed on this kind of public footpath. I'll just show you a little bit of what this gimbal can do, because despite the kooky angles, you can get some amazing shots like that, going up through grass or going down through grass. It has a very smooth movement. The only downside, of course, is that you've got a pillock on the other end like me who can't bloody control it. I'm just coming up to another field. Still no sheep. I assume they're either indoors for the night or they're all just down in a separate field. Can't you hear them either? I swear to God, I really do hope this is not trespassing. I have to make it known here, this is a public footpath. I'm just paranoid as to whether it's open this early. First sheep shit student of the day. Wow. Look at all that. Fresh. Maybe wearing shoes with rips in the bottom of them isn't the best idea. I do this every time. I end up with wet socks. I'm only about 7 minutes into the walk. I'm not sure if I should continue because this field... Can you hear me over that? I'm going to talk anyway and I'll subtitle it if I need to. This field is the last one before the farmers. Obviously, like, there's one more field in between this one where I've stopped and the next, and then it's his farmhouse, and I don't want to be spooking any of his animals if they're up early, like horses and stuff. I don't want to be spooking him thinking that there's just an intruder heading this way. So for now, I'm going to stop here, see what I can do in these fields, maybe take some photos of the trees because they look really pretty. Goodbye, farmer, if you've seen me. I hope I didn't make you call the cops. Hang on 1 second, do you hear that? There are sheep out. They're in the next field over. So I'll have a peek, but I'm not going to be distressing anyone today. I don't want to be arrested. I don't see the sheep, but the sun is rising. I am going to go into the next field, just that one, and take some photos of the sunrise because it's a different angle, so why not? Oh my goodness, it's rising fast, Jesus Christ. Okay, oh God. Please don't arrest me, farmer. Please don't come and chase me out of your land. It's a public footpath, I swear. I'm caught in brambles. Oh my God, story time. I almost died, not clickbait. Right, so this is connected to the footpath. Thing is, this field here that I'm stood in was always blocked off, but now it's not. I think that's the farmer's house just over there somewhere. Look at that beautiful sky. Goodness me, that is beautiful. I've taken so many pictures of the sunrise lately but it's a different angle, and the trees and that makes it look stunning. This is the sheep field. I'm leaving now because they're all eating, they're starting to rouse, and I either don't want to be attacked by sheep or I don't want to scare them. But this is obviously a new field to me because I've never actually come in here. I'm obviously leaving. I'm not 100% sure whether this is actually supposed to be accessible to the public because it was always closed off back in winter. I assume it's open now for the lambs, but again, I'm not going to overstay my welcome. And I would advise the same to you, especially during a pandemic. If farmers ask you not to go on their land or to stay clear of certain parts, please don't go there. It's lambing season still. The lambs are growing up. They need to have their space, so the humans need to stay away from it and have their own within the fields that you've been given. Back over the fence we go. There we go. Oh, I just wanted to talk about something. I know there's not many of you, but there's an Instagram account I follow called People of the Peak, which is a guy up in the Peak District. What he's doing at the moment is he started a GoFundMe to repair like all the stiles, I think they're called. It's a really good cause, obviously, for people's safety, and it's just to repair the landscape. If you can, go over and check it out. If you can't donate, share it as much as you can. If you can, please go check it out. I will leave a link in the description to either the GoFundMe or his Instagram. Thank you for listening to that little PSA. I cannot stop admiring the sky. I know. This bloody gimbal. Is it the bloody gimbal or is it the bloody me? I cannot fucking tell, but just look at this. This is why early morning walks or evening sunset walks are so beautiful, because you have this beautiful sky behind you. It looks like it's on fire and it's so gorgeous. So the perks of that: no people, no cars to make any sound, the sun. Oh, there's sheep down there. Or is that cows? It's a fucking sheep field. But yeah, lots of pros to being down here. The only con is that you might get arrested for trespassing. That's a lie. It's a public footpath, I swear. I swear. Oh no. One of them's stuck behind the fence. I hope he's okay. Oh. It's not recording. He just fucking walked right through it. He's fine. Lots of birds in the sky. The trees are rustling. There's a nice gust of wind. I don't see how this walk could be any more perfect, to be honest. Except for the walking in sheep shit and having wet socks. And the constant fear of being arrested. It's going to be a constant theme. If I'm ever on an early walk again, I'm going to be saying that. I'm a paranoid person. I could see a police fucking car going across the road, literally just driving past me. It'll be a second, I'll be like, oh god, I hope they aren't here to arrest me. On that topic, there is a lot of important protests going on around the world to do with police brutality, the murdering of George Floyd. I touched on this both on my Instagram, my TikTok, and my personal Twitter, but I'm not going to share that one. It is so important that people educate themselves right now. No matter who you are, no matter what the colour of your skin, look up George Floyd. Another recent one was Breonna Taylor. It's an important issue. If you can attend a protest, that's great. Make sure you kit yourself up with PPE, wear masks, gloves, social distance where possible, of course. No violence. That's not what this is about. That's not the point of the movement. The point of the movement is to protest, not to start spreading violence. This needs to stop, and it only stops when action is taken. So if you can join in any way, through social media, through protesting, through donating, or just educating yourself, please do so. Of course, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I'm just trying to help the cause, and that's all we can do. We are there to support and be allies. Do what you can. Be helpful, be kind. I will leave some links again down below. Now that I've talked about the important issue, I didn't mean to go on for so long, but it's something that I'm passionate about. I walked into a field over. Through the front entrance of the fields, there is another field which leads off to the side. I don't think I'm going to take photos. This is more of a vlog than it is photography based now. While I'm on the move again, I just want to tell you a little bit about how I edit my photos. I use Lightroom to edit. I used to use Photoshop, and then I discovered Lightroom, and I literally cannot use Photoshop. So what I do is primarily edit on Lightroom. If I need to do any corrections, like adding in any bits of an image, say if I wanted to add a bird into the photo, take it into Photoshop, and then you can easily switch between them. I do sometimes use presets on Lightroom. I had a huge habit of doing that not too long ago in my second year and first year of college. Now that I'm coming out of it, I feel like I might need to draw back on that slightly. I shouldn't just be relying on presets. I need to rely on my own editing skills. The way I would normally do it is add a preset either before or after, edit how I see accordingly, and then do some touch-ups and stuff like that. I used to be all about keeping nature exactly how it should be, exactly how it looked to me, which is, yeah, a fair thing to do. But I don't see anything wrong with altering it slightly, because people want to see the most beautiful thing they can see. So if the sky's looking a little bit too white instead of blue, up the saturation or luminance, stuff like that, that can all be done really easily in Lightroom. It's all really accessible. It's all within one side menu. So that's something that I will also show you in just a minute, actually. For now, I'm heading out of the fields. I'm going to walk back down the footpath. I might try and get some photos there. This morning was mostly about exercise and getting outdoors. I've been trying to lead a healthier life, and I'm not ashamed to say it, I've lost over a stone in the last month. I thought with this lockdown I would have gained crap loads of weight. Surprisingly, me being as large as I am, I've somehow managed to restrain myself from eating too much food. I've been going outdoors more, so that's been really good for me, and that's what today was about mostly. But it is nice also at the same time as being healthy, getting your daily dose of air and exercise, to bring out your camera, take some photos. You may only get 2 photos, or I feel like I'm probably going to average 10 or 15 today. It's not that bad to have almost nothing. The main goal is to enjoy it. Back through the very, very grassy footpath we go. This has literally just been a talking video. I feel like the angles are all weird and I've just been ranting. But it is what it is. This channel's not all going to be photography. It's going to be me blabbing my mouth off and just having a bit of fun. I feel like now I've been on here for a couple of weeks, I'm opening myself up a little bit more. For starters, I'm swearing more, which I don't know whether it's a good or bad thing. Technically, I'm being myself because I swear a fair amount in real life. Trekking through this. That's the worst of it gone, but still more grass to go. Now that the sun is up, there's a really, really nice blue all across the fields. A little bit misty, but that just adds to it. The clouds are looking amazing today. I think next time I come out, I will do a video on some long exposure. We're going to get some really beautiful shots of the clouds streaking across the sky. There is one thing that I'm going to try out now actually, is the iPhone long exposure. I'm just going to do one test shot on the clouds today. It works best on water, so when I can, I'll try that. When you use a live photo feature on your iPhone, there's an option called slow motion, or it's just called long exposure, or slow exposure, I don't know, it's called something. It takes that 6-second live photo, or however long it is, and turns it into a long exposure photo, which is really, really cool. I swear, in 10 years, all photographers are going to be using iPhones, and it's going to be an insult to the rest of us. But all I can say is good on them for finding their own practice and finding their own use, even if the rest of us are left behind, you know. I think everyone should be able to take photos. I see a lot of photographers who are actually quite insulting to people who use iPhones to take photos. Yes, sometimes it is a bit annoying when you have these people who are literally doing nothing with the camera, just taking photos and then sticking a filter on them. But at the end of the day, everyone can do what they want. I think, to be honest, a lot of the photos which come out of it are really, really stunning. I've seen some iPhone photos which I could never even top. Absolutely stunning. So I do commend their practice, I do. And there's my little commentary on... Shut up! He did? Oh my god, they listened to me. Shush, please. They're listening to me. Okay, there's my commentary on iPhone photography, and there's my little chat with the seagulls. Let's move on. So people are starting to come out now. I just tried the iPhone thing. As I thought, pictures with the sky wouldn't work very well because obviously clouds don't move too fast. Just as I said it would work better with water, because water is rushing obviously. I'm going to quieten down now because I'm heading back towards houses. People are bound to be awake, people will start going to work. Here's some editing process of the photos, and then you'll see the photos themselves. Enjoy. If you want to go and see those photos on my Instagram, it is at herner_photographer. It's in the description and it's at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, leave a comment if you have any comments, and subscribe. Thank you for watching another rambly video, as they always are. I will see you next time. Goodbye.